Hand placement on your shot is very key and very important. We all want our players to have that elbow perfectly tucked in and that guide control hand really not use a lot into the shot, but it's not ideal for every player. And if we focus on the hand placement, that'll take a lot more effort. That'll take a lot more out of the elbow emphasis and the hand emphasis. So when you're going over your shot, if you have your hand under the ball, that'll take care of everything. So if you're looking at your shot and you have your hand to the side of the ball, this other hand has to come over here to make a balance. So think about it as a magnet. You have to have your hands certain distance apart. So if I have my right hand here, my left hand has to be this far apart. Now if I shift my right hand over, that balance will come in play, and now I can have my right hand underneath the ball and my left hand pretty balanced and spread out on the other side. So now no matter where I place the ball, I have to have my hands that far distance apart, because like a magnet, it has to repel each other. And so now if I'm able to get my hand underneath the ball, this left hand will be on the side. So now I don't have to worry about using my left hand to get that push and shot through, because now all my power is coming through my right hand. So if I get my hand underneath the ball, I don't have to worry about using my control or my guide hand as much. So the thumb is sticking out now. But when I have my hand back here, everything behind the ball has to have power now. So when I go and shoot that ball, that left thumb is going to be pushing the ball out some versus only using my right hand. But if I get my hand on the side and this hand underneath, I have no choice because the thumb's basically not in the play anymore. So everything will come from under my right hand, and my guide hand is just there to control the ball now. When my hand comes underneath the ball, underneath the shot, I can come up now, and this hand's taken out of the play now. And same thing for my elbow. So if I'm out here and I come up, that elbow's gonna be out. But I'm able to get my hand underneath the ball and I come up, my elbow's more underneath it. Now it's gonna be perfectly lined in, no, but it's a lot better shot. And focus on the release, on the follow through. If my elbow's coming up and following through to the goal, I'm good. So you might start out here, but if you're able to get to where you follow through and finish with that elbows underneath, you're doing good now. So like a lot of players, a lot of greats had their elbow out some. They weren't perfectly tucked underneath. Only a handful really had their elbow perfectly underneath. There's a certain window that you want to have it under, but you don't have to be like perfectly tucked under 90 degrees. You know, some great shooters have their elbows flared out a little bit. That window that you see right here is a little bit wider for some, but you don't want to have your elbow like chicken wing out. Underneath is pretty good. And so if we can get focused on like the hand placement, that'll take care of a lot of the issues that a lot of coaches and trainers want to get rid of. So having that hand underneath the ball automatically tucks your arm under the ball, and now you're able to come up and through and have a good follow through. So getting your hand right in the right placement takes care of that control and guide hand, and takes care of that elbow. So try it out, let me know what you think, man. It's gonna be a little awkward, but you have to find the shot that works for you versus what people try to make you fit in that box. Find a box that fits you versus you trying to fit into that box.